Every so often, I review a pair of gloves that really shocks me. Hello and welcome to Fit to Box. I'm Coach Simon. I'm here on Fit to Box. I bring you all things boxing equipment. Today I have a new brand to the channel, and that is Gladius. And as you can see there with that dagger and sort of those leaves round, that is their logo. And Gladius, it does sound very Roman, very sort of warrior-like, and that's the sort of the angle they've gone for. But these are gloves that actually the brand is from America, they're from Los Angeles, and the actual gloves are made in Mexico. So there's no Italian leather, there's no Italian craftsmanship. These are a Mexican-made boxing glove, and they are absolutely superb. As I said in the intro, I do a lot of reviews, I have gloves come through, I try and test and review and rate and rank many boxing gloves, as you know, on the channel. And these have truly shocked me. So let me just show you, first of all, you have got, obviously, you've got Gladius there, and then you've got that beautiful brown leather. And that leather smells beautiful, let me tell you. And you've got like that tan leather on the 3 bumps at the back of the wrist, and you've got your 16-ounce indicator there. And as I bring it round, you can see these are classic brown with the dark brown and the light brown again on sort of the piping, and really great when it comes to the look of these gloves as I bring it round. What Gladius also do is they send through an official certificate of authenticity, and on there you have got a little sort of wax stamp there, and we are hereby certify your Gladius fighting glove is an original product that has successfully passed our rigorous quality inspection. Please store this document securely. Every Gladius glove is accompanied by a unique certificate of authenticity, which confirms a singular identity and allows us to track its journey across the globe. Treat it as your gear's official ID. And I've got my serial number for those gloves at the top there. As a verified member of Gladius Hall of Buyers, you now have exclusive access to Gladius Lifetime Club, including an 8% lifetime discount on all future purchases. Simply use your item serial number as your discount code at the checkout. I really like that. I think that's great. Congratulations on choosing Gladius, where every glove tells a story. And then it's signed by the CEO and founder of Gladius Fighting Gloves. So getting back to the gloves, bringing that round, beautiful what they look like. So these are Mexican craftsmanship, and they are handmade in Mexico City with Mexican leather. They come in 10-ounce, 12-ounce, 14-ounce and 16-ounce, and these are 16-ounce. Also the price of them, 168 UK pounds, that's 228 US dollars or 195 euros. Obviously, around the world, you'd have to pay your shipping and also customs or tariffs wherever you are. But let me tell you, there's a lot of glove for that amount of money, and I'm hugely impressed with what they've done. These are called the Cowboy, obviously with the brown, 2 types of brown that are on there, very sort of cowboy type look to them. So what they've got is they've got a theme where they put a name to each of the gloves that they've got, and I'll put some onto the screen, but they've really thought a lot about the gloves, and they've thought about the colorways. And also, if you look at their TikTok, if you look at their social media, they really do put out some quality content about boxing gloves in general, about sort of padding, about sort of different types of gloves, and also about their own gloves as well. So I would really tell you to go on their social media and follow what they're doing on there, because I look at a lot of social media pages when it comes to boxing brands, and I have to say, I think theirs is right up there with the top ones for the quality of information that they're supplying to the people and the viewers and the followers that they've got. So let's have a closer look at these gloves. Okay, knuckle, and the knuckle in there, a multi-layer foam padding, and I have to say, as I'm pressing in there, That's really soft now that I've gone through the testing period, and that is a lovely, soft knuckle. Okay, as you can see, the thumb is lovely and tucked in. As I hold the glove there, it's a lovely balanced glove there. It's also very balanced there as well. And I'll just put my hand inside. You can open up no problem at all, and also a really good punch surface, not only for the bags, but also in your sparring. The thumb, one piece thumb there, no sort of seam here. I really like that. And then at the end there, you've got the thumb attachment in the correct place, in that lighter brown. And then on the inside, there is no air holes on the inside. That's a really comfortable thumb. The wrist, they've gone for the classic 3 bumps at the rear, which you can track the laces across and get a really good wrist support when it comes to the laces. The laces are just long enough, I would say. They could do with being a little longer, but you can still get a good wrist support using those bumps with those laces. As I bring it round, you've got sort of that bulbous padding at the front. You do get on a lot of Mexican-made gloves, and then you've got that bulbous padding at the rear of the wrist as well. You've also got the 16-ounce indicator. Okay, face of the glove. Again, no air holes on this glove at all. And I didn't notice when I was using them that that was really any problem. The grip bar is sort of medium to soft, and you can get a really good fist in these gloves. As you can see, the bulbous padding either side. You've got the laces, and obviously you've got that piping as well. On the left glove, it's a little bit tight here, but I'll come to that during the comfort section. Stitching, beautifully made. Really, really like them. They're not rough and ready like some Mexican gloves. They are really well stitched. The leather on them is beautiful. And the way that they've sort of put these gloves together, I have to say I am hugely, hugely impressed. Look at the crimp and that fingertip area, the thumbs tucked in, and then the sides as well. Absolutely beautiful stitching. Then we come onto the lining, and the lining, nice. It's like a soft, but sort of, you can tell that's a rugged lining that is in there. And then on the inside, you have got Gladius Originals. So we have 16 ounce on the label. The left glove weighs 17.5 in the lace, and the right glove 17.6. So slightly over what they should be as a 16 ounce lace. Comfort. Put my hand in the gloves, pull the laces straight away. You just want to punch things when you put these on. Thumb, lovely and tucked in. Very, very comfortable. I can open the hands up, no problem at all. Finger pads, really comfortable. Behind the fingernails, again, very, very comfortable. And I would say that you really do feel safe and secure with the big bulbous padding at the front of the wrist and the bulbous padding at the rear. You can get a great wrist with those. That soft punch surface really, really lends itself well to sparring and the bag. Let me just try on the other one. Okay, so I did mention on this one, especially when I first got it, the front of that left glove at the base of the thumb, it was a little tight, as we have used these in sparring, and there's been a few people that's used them. Let me tell you that that has eased lovely, and these gloves, both of these gloves are very, very good when it comes to use. Love them on the bags. I think that they're great in sparring. Weight-wise, they're a little heavy. They're not super heavy, but they're a little over what they should be for 16 ounce. But let me tell you that you can't actually feel it. When I was using them in the ring and on the bags, I didn't notice it at all. All I can tell you is I am hugely impressed with these. So let's put the Fit to Box ratings card up onto the screen. Okay, so these will go into the Fit to Box middleweight lace price division. That's for gloves between 101 English pounds and 200 English pounds, or 121 US dollars to 250 US dollars. Company is from America, from Los Angeles. These are made in Mexico. Style 97, hugely impressed with the look of these and also the other colorways and the other gloves that they do. They've really thought about the presentation of these gloves. Comfort 96, really comfortable. More that you use them, the more they get comfortable, but they really hit the sweet spot when it comes to the softness of the padding for both sparring and for the bags. Durability 98, really, really well made. Love the craftsmanship, love the leather that they have used. The Mexican leather is superb and really does smell great as well as look great. Durability 98. Sparring 97, a little heavy on the scales but not heavy on your hands. I have gone 97 sparring and you can open the hands up no problem at all, and I really enjoyed using these. I liked them a little bit more on the bag than I did in sparring, and I was hugely impressed with the sparring. So on the bags I've gone 98. That is a superb score, as you know. And then value for money 98, 168 English pounds or 228 US dollars. That is a phenomenal price for a glove like this. So you can see from that these come out at 5 Fit to Box stars, 97.3. You will know that that is a super high score when it comes to my price divisions that are on my website, fit2boxchannel.com. You will also know that I do not only do these rate highly in the middleweight lace price division. Also, if you look at the Fit to Box pound for pound list, that's the best gloves in the world. These rate really highly in that list as well. They are 5 Fit to Box stars, 97.3. I always talk about the 3 Mexican flaws to avoid. The first one is comfort. These are super comfortable, so they have definitely avoided that one. The next one is weird thumbs that sort of stick out. As you can see, these thumbs are beautiful and actually really, really comfortable. The only one flaw that these fall foul of is 16 ounce on the label, and they are slightly over what they need to be as a 16 ounce lace. But let me tell you, when you've got them on your hands, I did not notice that extra weight. And it's not like they're 16 ounce and they weigh in at 19 ounce like some traditional Mexican gloves have done in the past. So I'm going to give them a bit of a free pass on that little bit of excess weight, because the comfort, the thumbs, and the overall package of these is so good. Let me put on screen for you the Fit to Box report card. So on there you can see the things about these gloves that I love and like. You can see the features of these gloves, and you can also see if there's anything that I feel could be improved. But as you can see from that score, and also the way obviously I am speaking, I love these gloves. Some people, when I get a bit passionate, they think that must mean that he's paid. Obviously I'm not paid for reviews, never have been, I always say it, but my passion comes from fantastic, superb boxing equipment. And these are a real surprise. When they came through, tried them on, I was instantly surprised how good I felt they were. I knew pretty much straight away they were going to be a high scorer. And the more I used them in the gym, and more other people in the testing period used them in the gym, I came to the conclusion that these are some of the top gloves in the world, and I certainly wasn't expecting that. And something else that I wasn't expecting was to announce today a new Mexican champion. That is the Fit to Box Mexican champion, which means the best gloves that I have used that are made in Mexico. Absolutely superb. For them to come in as a new brand and take that title from the established Mexican brands that are out there tells you how much they have shocked me, but also how much I am impressed by these gloves. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe to Fit to Box, and I shall speak to you soon.